Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm trying a bit of an experiment today because this is a different camera, so we'll see if I can manage this. If you're watching this, it means I've managed to do the whole thing, but we'll see. So it's Friday afternoon here, and I've got Pippa and Jonty both here to show you what they look like in their special Christmas outfits. They're matching Spanish outfits, and Pippa's got the little girl version obviously, and Jonty's got the boy version. So just let me show you what they are. Pippa's is a beautiful dress with special gorgeous lace on the bottom. She has a little underslip. I'll just show you, there it is, there's the underslip, and the top is knitted, and it's knitted in rows of cream and then a light, I don't know what you call that, beige sort of colour, and a bow on it, and that's her outfit. And Jonty's is the same, but it's a boy version, so he's got a little jumper with the same lace across the top and the same knitted trim in stripes, and then his little gorgeous little pants. I'll just show them to you. They do up at the sides like that, then there's a big bow across the front and lace around these little legs, and there they are in their special Christmas outfits. I've got them lying in the pram on a beautiful French, I'm not sure what this kind of stitch is that's made this beautiful throw or baby blanket. It's gorgeous. It's not, maybe it's called tatting because it's not crocheted, it's not knitted, and it's a very old piece, so I think maybe it's called tatting, whatever that might be. So there are my beautiful babies in their special Christmas outfits. I want to talk a little bit about Christmas in a minute, but first I just want to tell you, answer Holly Church's tag about what is our earliest memory. My early memories are more like kind of snapshots. It's not a whole scene, it's not clear, it's more like a feeling or a sense, and it also feels a bit blurry. Now unfortunately there's no one left to check any of these memories with. I have my lovely brother who's a year and a half younger than me, but his memory's worse than mine. He wouldn't have a clue what my memories are. So I really don't have anyone to check with. So I'll tell you one of my earliest memories, and it's about my beautiful grandfather who died when I think I was 4.5. And he loved me very much according to family stories, and I'm sure I loved him too, because children get a sense of who loves them, don't they? They know. So my memory is about my grandfather, and I think it's a memory that we were in a shopping arcade. So this is going back probably 60 years. So it was an old-fashioned shopping arcade. And I just remember having the sense of him next to me. And I think it's when he bought me my beautiful, well, it's not so beautiful looking anymore, but I've always thought this toy was beautiful. I'll just have to walk over and get it. So excuse my loud, funky footsteps. I'll be back in a sec. I forgot to bring him closer. So my grandfather bought me this toy. I'll show him to you. Let's put him in front of the babies. There he is, isn't he gorgeous? He's only got one eye. I'm showing you his good side. Now I'll show you his not so good side. There we are. So his name is Mooki, and I've always had Mooki, and my grandfather bought me him. And I'm pretty sure he bought me Mooki on that day that we were in the old shopping arcade together, which I don't know if that was in the centre of Sydney or if it was somewhere closer to where we lived on the North Shore in Camaray. So I have no idea about any of that, but there's my darling Mooki, and I think that might be one of my earliest memories. I was probably, I don't know, 2 or 3, so I don't remember anything from when I was a little baby like lots of you do, which just was amazing to me that you could remember that far back. I don't remember anything much other than these snapshots from when I was very little, and I think that is a memory from when I got my Mooki. So thank you, Holly, very much for suggesting that tag, because it's been great fun to try and think back. Just a shame I don't have anyone to check with. I would love to be able to ask my mum or dad, but they're both gone now, so I can't. But anyway, let's get back to our Christmas video and my beautiful babies in their outfits. I hope you love these outfits. This is how I love to dress my babies, in similar but not, obviously not identical things. One's a boy and one's a girl. Similar but not identical outfits. So that's how I've got them dressed up. For Christmas I like to always dress up. So when my children were little, I used to dress them up in something special. And same as these babies, that's how I like to dress them too. I've left their little feet bare because, I love to see their feet. They're so, so sweet. So luckily they're sleeping peacefully through this video. I've just put like a golden Noel above their heads so you can see that, to make it a bit more Christmassy. So I don't dress these babies in the traditional kind, well, not even traditional, but the more modern Christmas outfits that everyone seems to be using at the moment. I'm not so keen on the red and the green, and I love seeing them on other babies, but I don't want to put these two in them for some reason. I think I just want to stick with my getting dressed up theme. So I've got them dressed up to show you, and I just would like to just say a few words about Christmas, because I'm always very, very torn at this time of year about how I feel. I'm happy at Christmas. I have my beautiful family. We always have a fun time together. But Christmas isn't the only time we do that. We get together very often. So for me it's wonderful, and I feel very lucky to have them. But I'm always torn because my mind is always on the people who don't have that kind of family love and friends to back them up. The people who feel lonely, the people who are hurt by something. Either they've lost someone and this might be their very first Christmas without that person, or maybe they've had a big fight within their family and everyone doesn't get on, and there are lots of reasons why people are sad at this time of year. It can just be a sad time because we are presented with such a commercial image of what Christmas is. Christmas is a big tree with lights and everyone happy and eating lots and tons of presents and everyone happy, and I think we've been fed a bit of a line there, and lots of people, some people do have that, sure, of course they do, but so many more people don't have that, and my heart tends to be with those people who don't have that. I feel sad for them, and I hope that if you're feeling sad at Christmas time, that you just remember that really the greatest miracle of all is that we have our lives, that we are alive, and that is a miracle that we even exist. So I think if you can hold on to that and remember how special you are, no matter what's going on in your life, you are beautiful and you are special. You have meaning. While you're here, you have meaning. When you've gone, you have meaning if you've touched anybody else's life. So I hope that you won't feel too sad, that you won't think that everybody else is having a great time when you're not, because that's just not the case. Most people have something sad. Well, everyone has something sad in their life. I've never met anyone who didn't have anything sad. I just don't think that happens. So just remember that you're a miracle and you're here. And something my friend Jen told me once, a long time ago, when something terrible had happened in my life, she just said to me, "The little birds will sing again." And that meant so much to me. That means hold on, because things will get better. Things always get better. You just have to wait. And aside from the miracle of being alive, I think there is always the hope of the goodness to come. So hold on to those thoughts and try to get through whichever best way you can. Maybe if you can help other people, it always makes you feel better. If you can reach out and do some volunteering, or find somebody else who's alone at Christmas and get together with them. Otherwise, I think, just remember that you're special and you're important. Every single person is. And that's really what I want to say about Christmas, that I am lucky that I spend it with all my children, their spouses and all my grandchildren, and any blow-ins who happen to be around. So we have a big, noisy, happy Christmas. But as I said to you before, I am always a bit torn at Christmas. There's, part of me that loves all of that. I do love it. But the other part of me can't stop thinking about the people who don't have that joy in their life. People who are alone and don't feel like they belong and aren't treated kindly by others. So that's why I always say at the end of my videos, take care and be kind to each other. I really, really think that the world would be a much better place if we could just be kind to each other. We don't need to hurt each other. We don't need to be nasty and mean. There's just no point in it. It just brings the person down who's doing the nastiness. So, I think that might be all I have to say. Yes, I think it might be. So I hope that you've understood what I've meant, and I hope that you all have as good a Christmas as you possibly can. And there'll be another day after Christmas and another day after that. It won't always be Christmas. There won't always be that pressure to be happy and, have everything perfect. So just remember that life will keep going and things always improve. And I love you all, and I wish you all the happiest and healthiest Christmas. And please just be kind to each other, and soon it will be another year. It will be 2017. It will be ploughing into that, and see what happens then. So thank you so much for always watching my videos. I really love you all, and take care everybody. Be kind to each other. Bye bye.